Maybe I'll even get in Zoom.
You think?
Right?
Might help.
Maybe. Don't know why.
All right, quiet on the set.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia, coming to you live from Deltona, Florida, with two idiots misinterpreting the news so you don't have to. Lunch with Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
Oh, hold on.
Jack's got a migraine today.
Not
Not really, but
that
yes,
helps.
you.
That helps a little bit.
Should I bang
Greetings,
my head
everybody.
against
This
the
is
keyboard?
Jack. No, the keyboard would have been this. What? Doesn't have the same thwack. Not the same thwack as the actual head desk. But yes, greetings, everybody. Welcome to another Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the shroud of the Avatar to news so you don't have to do anything other than question your own personal life choices and ours, because they definitely deserve to be questioned.
That's right.
Giveaways are open on both streams. If you are a Shroud player and you want to get in on these
with the sub
bundle giveaway, pound, or actually bang, bundle me. if you're here for Steam key giveaways, over on Laz's side, bang, I love free shit. And then my side, bang, bundle me. Not. It's bang, the bootay.
Thanks, something.
300 bits. Yeah, just
That's right.
Yeah,
Botox, long time no see, but long time supporter with 62 months in a row.
Are
Well,
we going with the Shroud news, or are we changing the program?
I'm gonna go with what Morgan said. Let's play marbles. But yeah, I was gonna say, Morgan,
Botox, both.
you get
you
get
200 more
to
bits.
yeah.
200 more bits, and then we can change the programming.
But Botax says,
You
news
get a
please.
Steam key.
Okay, marbles then. But yes, first
okay.
things first, let me get the Steam key over here from Morgan. Morgan, you're going to get yourself a copy of These Doomed Isles. These Doomed Isles. And if you want to be like Morgan and get yourself a mystery game key, 300 bits is all it takes.
Yes.
Thank you.
And 300 bits from Tina. These Doomed Isles worth $14.99.
You too
And
can be like Morgan and join us in Discord. Just bang
kicking
Discord.
off that hype train early on. These Doomed Isles, like I said, $14.99 going to Morgan, and then Tina going ahead and getting. I got to get Morgan first. Here we go. Might as well get those marbles opened up. Marbles is now up. Gonna hit race. Gonna hit random a couple dozen times. And marbles featured. That's a new one. Marbles featured. Tina, you're gonna get yourself a copy of Transcendent Legacy Void Swept on Steam.
I didn't pay attention to that. I don't know how to get home.
And that is currently on sale for $3.49, usually $5. Going out to Tina. Where is my thing there?
Well, you can't do bang play yet on mine because I haven't loaded a map yet. I don't think Laz has loaded a map because I don't think Laz has actually launched Marbles yet.
Yes, I'm waiting. I'm waiting on you, Slacker.
Okay.
Marbles featured.
How did you get to Marbles featured?
I don't know. I hit random several dozen times and it came up as Marbles featured. I've never heard this track. But 3 minutes left to get to the next level on the hype train.
I am on Robotic Roadway.
All right. Well, count us it.
So come over to my side, bang play, and then also on Laz's because we're clicking start in 3, 2, 1, start. 69 seconds to do bang play on twitch.tv/NBNN News and twitch.tv/Cynicist.
That's right.
Remember?
Because today's breaking news is going to break your hearts.
What?
It's a
Or
shame.
not. Yeah, Morgan, it's not a shame. It's a fucking travesty. I wouldn't even use a shame. I wouldn't even use that. But we will get to that momentarily here. Again, Hype Train is in action. A little over a minute and a half to get to the next level for additional game keys. And of course, if you don't have your subs in yet, today and tomorrow are your last days to get in on that action.
Yes.
Too bad we can't talk about it because balls. Yeah, well, that's okay. These balls are going to roll real quick and hopefully we'll
talk about of stuff.
be right down to it. But yeah, nothing that's going to surprise any of you, I'm sure. Hold on, where the hell?
No. There are surprises of the questionable kind, but
Oh,
I
well,
am
yeah.
currently in
Sin
the
assist
lead.
ejected. Rick
What?
Dahl out in front.
Oh, I'm ejected on both streams. Oh wait, yes, I'm ejected on both streams. Damn it! Tina stole the lead.
This is a fast moving track. At least it was a second ago.
Yes.
Actually, we had Morgan ejected, Zealot ejected, Paladin Michael ejected. I didn't see that. They must have been ejected right off the bat. I didn't even see that. CC out of it. He gets ejected. Rick Dahl still in the
Alan
lead.
and Michael and Laz ejected. CC in the lead. Tina ejected. Lomir ejected. And then we're down to 2.
You are gone.
But CC still in the lead. Morgan's way behind.
Rick Dahl holding on to his
the
lead.
The robotic roadway, because I don't remember some of these graphics in it.
Oh, we got some band hammers at the end of this one.
Yeah. Oh, we went by the band hammers. I don't.
Oh no, these are the ones that swing around and Tina now taking the lead. Rick Dahl taking it back. But let's see if they can make it past the banhammer threat. Rick Dahl makes it past. Rick Dahl in for the win.
CC is dropping in right now. So CC getting some streamer or some scrolls from me.
Let's see, do I make it past? Yes, I do. Rick Dahl. Is what your name in game, Rick Dahl?
Sethanon.
Sethanon.
Yes.
Is he in game actually? Sethanon. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He's going to get himself some scrolls. Because you are a wiener. As the hype train has come to an end. Nobody wanted to get those extra game keys. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Picking out a game key winner because Marbles Jigoku going to get herself the first Marbles game key today. And she's going to get a copy of Knit Underground, KNYTT, Knit Underground. Going to Jigoku. And that is an inappropriately aged game for $7. $7 going to Jigoku. There she is. Did I do that right?
I don't know.
Interesting.
And do you ever do anything right?
Yeah, now I got a message from Botox. Botox, can I say that out publicly? I know he sent it to me privately as I reopened the giveaway, but he says, sure. He says, Laz, please exclude me from the subscriber race. I don't play Shroud of the Avatar, and a possible win would go nowhere. Thanks. Well, yes and no. Knowing that, I could still put you into the race, but if you win,
and roll it over.
It would just roll over. Yes, absolutely. But I will go by your wishes. And again, thank you for your ongoing support, even though you are currently not an active player of the game, because we appreciate you. Botox, one of those people we do know personally. As we get the next random track going here. And then we will get to the nudes.
Gauntlet. I've got the gauntlet up.
Slippery slopes. slippery
Okay.
slopes.
We are clicking start in 3, 2, 1, start.
69 seconds to get in on the action.
Yes, and I will say that my head is also hitting my desk today related to work as well.
Well, we got 10 people
Because
in on the action, which is good to see.
audit response is lacking for some things.
So, Botox, what are you playing these days, if anything, if I may ask?
Besides with yourself.
Yes, exactly. Remember, exclamation, I love free shit, because we have another giveaway coming up right after this race. You got to be in it to win it.
Yes. Dun, 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 dun.
And
Who's
here
going
we
to
go.
be the wiener?
We get ready to roll them balls.
Oh, gonna rim the blue
Down the
hole over my
pegboard.
side.
Mostly New World, still enjoying it. Yeah. I haven't played New World in a
Oh.
while.
So Rick Dahl in the lead until he loses it to Laz. Laz currently in the lead. Now Morkin's in the lead. Now, lead is, I am right. Oh, I have stolen second place, but Paladin Michael and Rick Dahl ejected.
I just saw a marble fly.
Oh man.
Thought it wasn't a marble.
Yeah. Well, we're rimming a little blue hole over here. Morkin, the first one to penetrate it, but loses the lead thanks to a golf pin to Laz, and then I stole it from Laz. So I am currently in the lead now. Laz is back in the lead. Now I'm back in the lead. Now Morkin's
Zealot
back in the lead.
currently in the lead
I'm
on
back
my
in the lead.
side.
The lead is a changing on my side, but I am stretching it out a lead a little bit until I hit that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Now Zealot's got a clear lead in front of everybody, unless he gets held up here, which is
Yes.
quite possible, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Everybody else taking their own sweet time coming through
Yeah.
the obstacles. But of course, this is marbles. He could have a lead all the way down and then get ejected.
Uh-huh. Okay, I am launched and I missed a basket. So I have been ejected.
Ejected.
Cece makes the jump. Morkin takes an unfortunate bounce and is ejected. Laz now in the lead. Now
Well, it
Tina's
says,
in.
please eject me.
Tina took a nice bounce and bounced into the basket, then out. So Tina getting some scrolls from me.
Well, here comes your chance, Zealot. Here comes your chance. Will you make it off the ski jump, or will you not make it? Here we go. Does Zealot make it? And yes, he does. Zealot makes it into the basket for the win. As we watch the rest of the crowd try and catch up, Morkin makes it in. As we get Zealot his scrolls. Here you go, Zealot. Here's some scrolls going to you. And you are a wiener. So congratulations to you, as there's only 4 of you in for the game key. So here we go. I warned you. Morgan winning the next game key. Coming
Sweet.
out.
Take next one.
Give it to the next person. You don't want it?
Yeah.
Okay. So our next winner is going to be Botox. Botox. You're going to get a copy of Broken Lore Low. Broken Lore Low on Steam. Do you not have a Steam account? And Broken Lore Low is on sale $7.19 from its $8.99 $9 price tag. I guess there's a little summer sale going on right now. Botox. There he is. And congratulations, there's a new game for you to check out aside from New World and Jigoku. You're welcome as always. As I reset the giveaway one more time and tell you to type in exclamation I love free shit because it's release day.
What?
Oops.
Huh?
Oops. Is
Huh?
it?
What? Huh?
Sometime today, maybe, possibly.
Mm.
Because
Well, do we want to cover QA server first?
we want
Because
hold on.
we've got QA thingies to talk about.
Hold on. What is all this here? Okay. You mean like alley oops comments about the QA?
Yes. And we can talk about timing things. Okay.
Timing? What is that?
Because so there was an update to the release 141 deployment move to Thursday.
Oh, we'll get to that. But yesterday at 6:24 p.m.
Yes.
Alley Oop said,
hold on. The build just finished recently, and actually that was 7:24. You remember? Not 6:24, 7:24.
7:24 is my time, so 6:24.
Oh, okay, so 6:24.
Yes, that's Eastern time.
I'll start uploading it to the torrent server, but I'm not going to push it live until Ravelox wakes up.
Yes. So interesting news there that Allie has the ability to actually see the build, publish the build, and push it to the torrent server and actually push it live, but did not.
Well, now, does she mean live to QA?
That was supposedly to QA. That was supposedly to QA. But of course, our favorite, because this is how things are going these days, is fuck it, we'll do it live, just like yours truly said was going to happen. I guess I should turn myself back on over here,
huh? Why'd you turn yourself off?
I did it yesterday to show the server in the
turn
background.
Yourself on. I mean,
well, you know,
dysmorphia is a real thing.
Yes, but fuck it, we'll do it live because we're gonna jump over to Ravlox's post. Adding to his deployment move to Thursday post.
Yes, the deployment move to Thursday. And remember, the QA with the testing directives early Tuesday, then Wednesday morning, then Wednesday evening, then never made it to QA. And Ravlox, over the last week, we have been working to get all the content ready.
There's that mouse in his pocket again. We.
Yes.
Not I. I'm not taking ownership of it. We're taking ownership of it. Yes.
So it would go live with what release 141. Laz, what kind of release is 141 again?
Polish,
not a content release. The content release was 140. And what happened? The content too buggy and not finished.
the content wasn't even there, let alone finished.
Oh, yes. And
Still not finished, but we'll get to that.
And also, we built a QA server patch for public testing before we finalized the content package. However, the content did not pass our internal quality checks before opening the QA server to the player base for testing. Wait. Is that the same as Allie's comment? Build finished just recently. I'll start uploading it to the torrent server, but I'm not going to push it live until Ravlox wakes up.
Right, that was supposed to be live to the QA server. Ready at 6:30 yesterday afternoon, whatever you want to call it.
Okay, so can we go to the official Shroud Discord real quick?
Sure.
Okay, because we need to go find this comment from Allie. Okay.
Which comment?
The one that she did at 6:36.
Yeah, I've got it right here.
You've got the
Yeah, I just did a search for Allie and.
Okay, so start looking. So 6:24, she posts that, hey, we're gonna wait for Ravlox to wake up. Okay. Look at those comments. Night Rider, 6:30 p.m. Get the coffee ready for Rav. And Allie responding with, I don't think that will help until he wakes up, unless you can get the delivery guy to break in and wave it under his nose. The upload will take some time anyway. So look for when Rav joins the conversation.
Oh, you don't do that till this morning.
5:15 a.m.
Yes. As I said this morning. Almost a full 12 hours later. Which is where he actually made this post that we are in the middle of reading right now.
Yeah, I know you're a small team and things like that, but you'll need to schedule your actual fucking working hours and stop working all willy-nilly. Because have you seen Rav do things in the afternoon, late at night? Random bullshit, right?
Well, let's see if we.
Why
don't you finish reading all this first before we get over to that?
Okay, let's go back to this. The team worked together to get things ready, and after resolving a few issues, we started the release 141 gold image build. Where did you test anything? Since the build is still running, we will be deploying release 141 sometime this afternoon. Since the build
Sometime.
process takes at least 8 hours now,
Now it's
used to be
8
7
hours. Now it's 8 hours.
we expect that the work window will be 3 p.m. Central Time or later.
Make up your mind. 2:30 or 3?
And in-game, no, that's where it becomes interesting. An in-game message of the day will be posted when we start the upload, the release 141 patch, with a start time for the server downtime. Please be sure to read the release notes for all the things that are going to come in at a future patch because they're not ready yet.
Oh, no. Read that verbatim, please, will you?
Okay. Please be sure to read the release notes. We still have a bunch of content that will be put on the QA server and released once it is complete. I will post updates as soon as they are available.
Why?
Um, 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 um,
Yeah,
I'm confused. How are we supposed to take this information?
Fuck it.
Because
We'll do it live.
okay, so let's go look at the login message that you got and you took a nice picture of.
Right below that.
Yeah. Release 140 ends when the game server is taken down at 2:30 New Britannia time. We're
2:30 or
giving
3?
extra early notice since it's not the usual time.
Usual time? What?
How is this extra early notice when it's done the day of?
Yeah. And then CC was asking the question of, is it 4 o'clock? Because release 141 goes live at 4 o'clock in the forum post. In the release notes, it goes live at 4 o'clock. Yeah. Yeah, not even the scheduled day. Yeah, we're gonna get to some of you guys' comments and stuff here, but first
Extra
things,
early.
yeah, talking about Ravlox and his scheduling. If you can pull up the Shroud of the Avatar live stream, so let's see, there was 2 hours and 37 minutes wasted there, 2 hours and 2 minutes wasted there.
Hold on. Work.
Why can't I move that? There was another 4 hours and 54 minutes wasted there. Another 6 hours and 33 minutes wasted there, but I can't scroll through those for some reason. I guess I gotta go over here to do that. There we go, yeah. So in total, 6.5, 10, that makes it 11, 13, about 16 hours of streaming time that, uh, yeah, let's go see. Hold on. I gotta do this because, he actually did start posting some of these. Shroud the Avatar. Open link, a new tab. I can pull this over here. So the 140 dev workstream, the 140 monthly dev workstream. I gotta see this one. Let's go see the this is gonna be fun. Transcript. 1,669 times. Uh, 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 uh. I can make a good porn movie out of that. And let's see, 1,214 times, um, 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 yeah, so you know who wants to watch a 6-hour live stream of, um, uh, uh,
I'm happier.
yeah, not me, not for 6 hours. Yeah, I know, not me either, CC. But that just boggles my mind that you're gonna get on there for this much time, and that was the long one. Let's see what the other one is. He's actually started uploading these, which shocked me because these usually aren't uploaded. Okay, let's look at the next one. This one was what, 4 hours and almost 5 hours. And we'll look at that transcript. And was 1,214. That's right. 1,315 and only 642 in the 5-hour stream. So a lot less and a more just about the same amount of in that live stream. He should have just live streamed playing the game. No. He should just not spend time trying to live stream this at all and sit down and fucking work, as far as I'm concerned, because when he's on the live stream, he squirrels way too much. He's got to pay attention to try and getting something done. Couldn't find the cameras on the first one for about 15 minutes. So that killed that time. Then him and Scotty are sitting there arguing about how to do this, how to do that. Did you find this? Do you remember how to do that? Yeah, no. Sit down. Don't worry about, because now you're looking at remarks from people. You're trying to read chat while you're doing this, and you're getting absolutely nothing accomplished. Because in the 16 plus hours of this, if you couldn't develop a whole scene in that 16 hours, I really feel that you should just give up. I mean, and that's just, my 2 cents. I mean, I understand that it's, time, what's the word I'm looking for? Time consuming, but, yes, it's a lot easier to work on the game when you're not distracted by a live stream, and you're not distracted by users in the comments, and you're not distracted by people throwing bits at you or hitting you with subs. What are you doing, Jack? Jack's off in his own little world right now. Wasted time and procrastination. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, he must have had a call, and I didn't hear him say he had a call. Because he's talking to somebody over there. What did CC say? You're of course right, Botox says. The players make the game fun, to be honest, CC says. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, again, streaming the game, that's what streamers are for. Is dev updates should be just for dev updates. And again, right now, I got up this morning going, how much are they going to gouge everybody for this lava room? I'm looking forward to seeing this lava room. I want to go play with it. And of course, imagine my disappointment today when I got up maybe wanting to spend some money on this fucking game and, buy the new lava room. And no, Not gonna do it. And you know what? It's not gonna be in this afternoon either. Yeah, they don't like money, I know, because it's not even gonna be finished for this afternoon. So, fuck you guys, fuck the audience. We're just gonna keep delaying it while stringing you along, making promises. Did I just time out there? That wonderful AFK BS. Because sitting too long, you could buy episode 2. Is it almost finished? Casey Cupcakes. I didn't see you there. What's up, Casey? Good to see you on the lot. And again, episode 2 is almost finished. Didn't he say something about that in, in those release notes that we are not covering today because it would be remiss of us to cover release notes when we have no release to go check out as of yet. So if you want yourselves, you can go and read the so-called release notes. I think you're going to be definitely underwhelmed, if whelmed at all. But we're going to be waiting for tomorrow to actually cover that to see if we actually get a viable release out today because, fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice, you all know. I'm not expecting this to go as planned because, again, that room was not done in time. And if, let me get back over here. Let me use his own words. The content did not pass our internal quality checks. So I'm going to guess that if it didn't pass the internal quality checks for that, I don't know what's making him think that it's going to pass the internal quality checks for the gold release. Unless there's a way that they can actually just like pull that out of the game without actually releasing it. I don't quite know. I would like some other input, not import, input, as to what you guys and gals think, especially Rick Dahl. Rick Dahl brought up some interesting conversation yesterday. And Rick Dahl, do you think they can just pull that piece that didn't pass out and build it, or do you think that that's going to be a problem today? What's your 2 cents on that? Well, no, CC, there won't be a rollback because if the build fails, again, we're going to know this right now. Just to point out, we are currently on build 1790. So tomorrow we will know if we're on 1791 that the gold release passed on the first test. If we're on 92, 93, 94, we'll know by each iteration that failed what how many times it actually failed by the next build number. So, or if it failed for the next build number. So if we get 1791 tomorrow, we'll be lucky. If we go to the patch notes, what do we have for patch notes here? Real quick. They're calling it build 1791, as you will see. So they're expecting it to actually be just a single, single build and get right to the next iteration. But whether we actually get 1792 or not. Rick Dahl says, I don't fully understand the question. Background noise here. I would not have pushed the release at all until I ran a proper QA, not 1 or 2 devs looking it over. Absolutely, because Jack and I were having this discussion prior to today's show, and if you don't have a proper QA build, what can you actually QA in the editor, as it may be, to verify that it's actually functioning properly. We don't believe that that is possible until you actually build, publish, and push live, and then you can use the new client to log into. So again, we're patiently wondering and waiting what's going on here with that. But my question to you, Rick Dahl, was, do you think it's possible that he could have pulled out the build portions of this dungeon room that were failing in order to get a release candidate that was actually going to work? 'Cause I'm not that familiar with Unity. I know we had this conversation yesterday, but I was just reading docs. And still wondering what Jack's doing. I mean, I know it's work stuff, but and again, is with the advent of last month's, we're gonna do this release, and then in the middle of the month, we're gonna give you the content that we promised you last month. And that didn't happen. So are we to believe that the content that was supposed to happen last month is now coming in this month, and it's actually going to actually be viable? I don't think so. Okay, he says I would guess not. Yeah. Tina, what about you? Do you have a guess on that, or do you know if that's possible or not? I'm just curious to what anybody thinks about that, because that much I don't know.
You drop the asset of the new lava room, and then you can publish it.
Okay, so you're saying that they can drop the asset. That's very interesting. And that would solve a lot of the problems, I guess, in the gold build. But again, we're going to wait and see here in a couple hours whether we actually... Yeah, it's okay, Tina.
For me, it's more interesting if we get the promise to have a patch 141.1, or if we get the new stuff as usually at 142.
Well, yeah, well, technically, this would be 140.1, right? Because this is where it was actually promised, was in 140. But again, that's not happening either. Now, I believe we were talking about it yesterday where we said, okay, if it's not ready, then don't promise it and don't even try and put it in, and just go off into a corner someplace and wait until it's ready and then release it. But, this guy just keeps making promises, pushing on it, showing off what he's supposedly doing. And apparently every time he plays with something, he breaks something else because um, I'm just gonna I gotta wait till tomorrow on this, because the information that he gives us in the release notes wobbles the mind on something he says he's planning to do with this dungeon room, which just makes absolutely no freaking sense whatsoever. In a true development environment, you can push just specific code chunks, but it depends on how Unity versioning is being handled. Yes, okay. Yeah, Mike says, I don't know what the hell he's doing. Yeah, neither do we. We the hell is that? What the hell was that about?
Fucking work.
Yeah, I know that. Little heads up next time.
That was the CEO.
Oh, okay. I'll forgive you.
And he's asking it about like one of the alerts that are getting triggered, and I told him, well, front end developer not handling errors generates a 500 error. So when our pen testing company randomly sends random shit, it comes across as a crab.
Yeah.
Hello. And Zealot's like, he told you, Laz.
Yeah. Squirrel. What?
Laz wasn't paying attention.
Huh? Yeah. He says, what? Phone call. Click. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Didn't
I
hear it.
did send out my streamer bundle for the bottom of the hour to Cece. So my giveaway reopened. So bang the boot or bang
Yeah,
bundle me.
we did those
on my
together,
side.
didn't we?
No, I was on a call, man.
Did I not
Or I
do
gave out
streamer
two.
bundles?
I don't know. Did you do a streamer bundle?
Do not lose.
What was that?
You don't choose a winner at the bottom of the hour.
Okay. Well,
It's open. Yeah, you never closed yours.
I didn't get to anywhere. It's still just the way it was. So I guess I missed it altogether. Yeah. All right.
See,
Well,
I went through and I did mine. So
at the end of the show, I will pick two
You
winners.
pull
Simple
two.
as that.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
So we will pull two. But yes, we were discussing, or at least, I guess discussing whether they could just pull the asset out and not publish it whatsoever to get the gold edition, and whether it was actually going to be release 791, which they have actually published on the release patch notes as it's going to be 791, like there's not going to be a failure, and they're published this afternoon.
Then you also have to consider what else did they throw in that wasn't actually verified by anybody else.
Yeah, well, how do you verify anything again if you don't publish it someplace and check it with a new client? You don't. That's like our favorite,
which is fuck it, we'll do it live.
Logging in with the GM client versus a regular client and going, well, it works in my GM editor client. Oh, yes, of course, everything works in the GM editor client.
Well, you also have to remember that they're QAing some of it in the Unity editor as well.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You're in the editor.
Not even the GM client, the Unity editor.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not really reliable as far as I'm concerned. It works there until you publish, and then if it transposes properly in your publish, because apparently this lava room worked in the editor until he tried to publish it to QA, and then it failed.
Shroud math?
Well, yeah.
There's only like how many times do they have to attempt to fix something when they don't put it on QA first?
Always, because they never put anything
sometimes
on QA
4 or
anymore.
5 times. Like, how much testing did they do on lava pools before releasing those? Yes. Yeah, well, yes. In Richtol, that is the entire purpose of QA.
Yes, absolutely.
You have your happy path testing, and then you have your edge and corner case testing. Then you have random use cases.
And then you have us testing.
in QA is supposed to, try to figure out how to break
supposed
things.
To, yes.
Yes.
Now,
and if QA is only happy path testing,
I'm going to use those lava pools.
Minimum.
Yeah, I'm going to use those lava pools as a good example of testing. They worked in several different environments, but when they were put into yet another environment, i.e. POTs, they still functioned, but if you were facing a certain way, north,
certain east or west,
or east or west, it was depended on the outcome you got. So if you were headed, I forget exactly which one it was, but if you were facing north, I'm just going to say it worked. If you were facing east, it was foobar. And it was all on the character facing that was causing the problems, not the pool itself, not the asset itself. It had to do, and again, I still stand by this, it has to do with them using the cameras to lock certain things into positions. But
Yes.
that's just
And,
my
and,
2 cents. And nobody
and,
wants to go explore that, even though I believe time and time again I've proven it. But, nobody wants to listen to it.
the the thing is that the devs take the mentality that they know better than everybody else that can reproduce errors willy-nilly.
Yeah.
Yes, and Lily is on my desk currently.
What was that?
What was what?
I got an alert up there, but it didn't tell me what it was for.
Oh,
Yeah.
the end of the show. So what else did you cover while I was gone? Because we've got 3 minutes left.
We just been talking about failures and more failures. And,
Competence.
yeah, incompetence, competence. I don't know what you call it.
And yeah,
The first failure is that we have all 3 months a content patch, and they have new content every month. So they have to build 2 months new content. Then they have 3 weeks to test it on QA and 1 week to publish it for live.
You would think that was the case. And that was the whole reason from changing between Thursday releases at the end of the month to Monday releases at the end of the month. But you see how well those fucking Monday releases are working? They're not.
Or the tick tock release, which was Polish content,
not working.
To we are going to release content once a month, and then we're going to do bug fixes between those as needed. Do you see a disconnect in the process already?
There's been a disconnect since the first time he even mentioned that being something. So, yeah.
And then from there, it's like, and I know people have joked about getting banned for double XP requests as well. Because people are like, hey, is now a good time to ask for double XP? You fucked up something again.
Yeah. And not going to do it. Wouldn't be prudent. But wait till tomorrow, because you think you've heard some really interesting stuff the last couple days. Just wait until we get into the shit we're going to talk about tomorrow, because I intentionally...
Did you cover the comments from the peanut gallery?
No, it didn't even get to those. I was waiting for you because you have a flair with those, and we may have to start off tomorrow's show. But by tonight, I think we're going to have even more commentary. But we're going to have to now pull our final giveaways of the day. So I'm going to pull 2 streamer bundles.
My streamer bundle going to Cece again.
I've got Lomir and Zealot on my streamer bundles. Lomir, I'm just mailing them to you because you're not here.
And then a bear getting a stream or Steam key. And a bear, do you have a copy of a Juggler's Tale? If not, you're getting it right now. Hopefully that key works in Germany.
Yeah, it does.
Hey. There you go. Yeah, have to start Steam to check. Okay, well there it's in your messages.
Do you?
Okay,
my Steam's always open.
Well, that's because we play the game through Steam. If a bear doesn't play the game through Steam,
who's getting my game key is what you want to know. It's gonna go to Conjure a Dragon. Conjure a Dragon, you're gonna get yourself a copy of The Crack Pet Show. the Crack Pet Show, where your pets are all on crack. And the Crack Pet Show on Steam looks like a $17 game. Yes, it is. So congratulations to you. And congratulations to our other winners. And thank you all for joining us here each and every day. You're not going to want to miss tomorrow's show right here on NBNN. So till then,
It's going to be something.
I'm
We don't know what
Laz.
it's going to be.
It's going to be
And I'm
whelming.
Jack. Yes.
And this is NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. And hopefully we have a release sometime today.
We'll have
Keep your
something.
fingers crossed.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
He's Laz, he's Jack, I'm